Yo, this is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yes.
Pick up your phone, bro.
Yes.
You're missing a few members, but you already know Team Stay Strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jackal.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York. My son right here.
Yes. Screw you. Yo, victory. It's a celebration, bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas.
You know the fucking
Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the
Shout
vibes.
out ESPN, shout out Top Rank, shout out Alvina.
That's
shout
right.
out all my supporters, everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Screw you. Yeah, look at the team. The team. Yes, top of the evening. Yes, top of the evening. Yes, want to make sure the levels is good. This is a special edition sauce. I want to say shout out to the people that have been donating behind the scenes, hitting the Cash App up. So, like I always speak on, right? This one is for you guys. You guys donated to the channel. So tonight I will do a free, well, it's not free. Shout out to the ones that have been donated. This is a consultant service tonight, and I am going to break some things down for you. Shanewz Boxing, media marketing agent / management consultant services, right? So with that being said, I have my consulting advisor hat on tonight, and I'm going to break some things down for y'all. Shout out to the ones that have been donating to the channel. This is their consulting fee that what they donated to the channel that will allow me to do this for you guys tonight. Now the theme, because you know I've been on my themes lately. The theme for tonight is, if you are part of the team, why are you begging for a job? I want y'all just to hold on to that, because I will keep repeating that frequently tonight. If you are part of the team, why are you begging for a job? Hold on to that tonight. Let me get to sharing this. And, you know, we're gonna give y'all the business tonight, man. We're gonna give y'all the business. I've been active on Twitter. You know, Twitter. I'm getting better at Twitter. Well, I'll break everything down to y'all in a second. But I like Twitter because Twitter allows me to post receipts. And that's what I've been doing. I've been piling up a lot of receipts via IG, Twitter, YouTube. So tonight we're going to go through some of my receipts, right? We're going to go through some of my receipts. That's how we'll be able to use the consulting, you know, Shanewz Boxing Consulting Services tonight, right? Now, a lot of times when we are dealing with boxing, right? And,
the time. We're shocked to find out.
You know, a lot of times we deal with this boxing, it's a popularity contest, right? You know what that means, right? Like, people 9 times out of 10 usually vibe out with people, you know, for popularity reasons, right? They don't vibe with you for information or what you bring to the table. They vibe with you over popularity, never information, especially on the internet, right? If you are popular or people deem to be popular or likable, they will usually vibe out with you on the internet, right? But tonight we're gonna crush that out. We're gonna crush that big time tonight. Because what I am going to do is, let me go over here to my Twitter account. Yes, you see, a media marketing agent. That is my title. Tonight this is a free, well, I keep saying free, man. Maybe once when I get these guys, if I see them pop up in the chat, I will acknowledge them, and then I will, you know, say these guys are the reasons why I'm doing this consulting tonight. Free consulting, right? Keep saying free. It's not free, man. They donated to the channel. So I feel the need to drop some gems. You see what it says? He's dropping gems. Y'all see that on the screen? Now I am going to exit off the screen. Yes, I'm off the screen, but that is my title right there. Media marketing agent as seen on ESPN. Work has been all over the game. The sauce sold separately. Yes, but tonight we're going to give you some sauce, right? We're going to break some things down. This guy right here, I told you guys I was spot on about this guy. You know, you guys didn't want to listen to me. That is Frank the Bozo. Yes. Look at him. He's a certified bozo. And we are going to break this down with the stats on that, right? Certified bozo. But first, I want to highlight these guys over here. I watched this guy come up through the ranks. Man, he's the machine out here. Nestor Gibbs, the boxing voice. You know, listen, I took this. This is from Nestor Gibbs. See, when you take people's stuff, it's always important to shout them out, right? So, man, Nestor Gibbs gets partial credit too for this consulting because unlike me, he is a popular channel, right? He is a channel that people deem to be very credible and likable, and it shows in his reflection of his audience and listeners. But I like what Nestor said right here. You know, shout out to the boxing voice. So let's get over to this. You see how I am highlighting them, giving them their flowers. So he says rumors. So it's rumors. It's not confirmed. But I asked Boxing Twitter this right before because I'm going to speak on this. This is going to be the consulting firm service. Rumors are swirling in the boxing world, and we want to hear your thoughts on the matter. Is being said that Frank Martin, who I've been on record as to saying is a bozo, only being offered a purse of $200,000 to fight Tank, despite the potential notoriety and the title that comes with it. Only $200,000 more from what he was going to get from Shakur. The question is, should Martin regret not taking the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson when it was presented to him? He emerged victorious against Shakur Stevenson. Martin would have had the chance to make a lot more money. Now, shout out to Ness, and I'm going to play a video clip of that, but I got to pull up my receipts now. And shout out to WCS. When I was on WCS's panel as a 7-Eleven promotions executive, I highlighted this. I also highlighted a lot of other things that we'll get to throughout the show. I'm taking my time today. This is a free consultant service. But what Ness is highlighting, I said this on WCS's live. I also got WCS's permission, and I put that out as well when I went over there and I spoke on how Man Down Promotions, Derek James, Earl Spence, Al Heyman, all these guys over there do not believe in Frank Martin. I said that they were not confident that he would win the fight. Thus, they advised him to not take the fight and told him they would cash him out later against Tank Davis, which we see they have done. They have lived up to their bargain, but only $200,000 more, alleged, rumored, right? But I want you guys to hold on to this now, right? What Ness said is what I have previously put out there. You're only making $200K more, alleged, right? Now, you other guys, you pro PBC guys, feel free to come in here and tell me he's going to get all this money on the back end pay-per-view. I'm going to tell you guys to kick rocks. Are they making the pay-per-view money over there now, right? That's a whole nother live, a whole nother story. But let's just talk about what is being rumored and what we know. So if you're only going to make $200K more, why didn't you take that fight in November? Right? Because you said that you could have beat Shakur. Your people acted like you could have beat Shakur. So that $200K more could have been $2 million more easily, right? Easily. I know that's what I would have been in there. Like, yo, listen, man. Tank Davis is, the $20 million man, $50 million man. Why is my guy only fighting for 1.2 million? You know, guaranteed. This guy's a $20 million guy. Why am I fighting for 1.2 million? But didn't I say these things? Remember, I got the receipts if I had to pull them out. So he's alleged fighting not even for 1.5 million. But remember, he was over there with the girls, the haters. You know, they some haters too, man. But you know, it is what it is. They're women. I understand. You know, the women are like that, right? But remember, he was over there with them. He said a little, you're not even getting a little, the face Tank Davis, man. This is the news by Shanewz Consulting Service. This is what I would have told him. I would have sat him down and looked him in his face and said, listen to me, dummy. You sat over there and you say you want a little 200K is not a dummy. You don't make sense, dummy. Because you said you wanted a little you're fighting Tank Davis for only 200K more, dummy. They don't believe in you. They don't believe in you. They don't. That's why they advise you not to take the fight. But let's listen to Nestor Gibbs. Shout out to the boxing voice.
His name, Frank Go. And now I hear again.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Again, Al doesn't want his pieces on another board, just like he didn't let your man, what's his name, Frank go. And now I hear Frank is only making 200,000 more. But you know, hey, 200,000 more versus Tank for a title is still Tank versus for a title. If Tank is a bigger star than Shakur, but all that for 200,000 more. I mean, if you'd have beat Shakur, you'd have been fighting Tank for way more. Again, Al
Ether. Look, Ness, you might be on to something because look, this is what Bozo did, right? What Ness just said, right? Yo, Ness, you might be on to something. It's alleged. But look how Bozo is giving it up, though. Now, this is Bozo right here. Bozo Martin the Clown, right? He all but confirmed what Ness is talking about. Look at Bozo. Let's go, Bozo. Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown. Look how Bozo the Clown is giving it up tonight. Please smash the like button. Smash the like button. Look, Bozo.
Bless your motherfucking soul. About whoever hating, bitch. Hey, bitch, bless your soul. Bless your motherfucking soul, you heard me? Hey, all 24, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing but blessings, you feel me? Money, health, all that good shit, you know what I mean? But God first, you did that?
Bozo the Clown. Okay. That is Bozo the Clown. See? Bozo the Clown. Let's leave it on. Look at him. He looks like a clown right there. He really is a clown, right? So you're celebrating, right? This is why I tell you, I will never really be mainstream because I say the things that people are scared to say, but it's the obvious, right? This guy is over here celebrating, right? He's celebrating. He has the Tank Davis fight for apparently 200K more, right? And he's talking about bless this and bless that, right? But yet you could have had a belt, right? And 200K less than what you just got offered, right? Win, lose, or draw, though. But like I said, I'm on the winning fact. They didn't believe that you was going to win. So now they're cashing you out now for 200K more. But I don't think you believed in yourself either, to be honest. That's why I'm calling you a bozo. And I will tell you this to your face. If I ever do run across you, don't worry. I'm not that type. I'm not these internet guys that talk about people and don't be at events. I work fights. I do things. So if I see you, I'll tell you this. I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm saying this in a business way. You are a bozo, a clown. You could have had 1.1, right? Because I think that's what the offer was. So you would have had that win, lose, or draw, but you most likely would have lost. That's why they did not want you taking the fight. So you left 1.1 on the table only to be offered 1.3. And this is how you're celebrating, talking about blessings. But yet you was over there with the girls talking about which was 500K. You're not even getting that 500K. Bozo. Did y'all catch that? Let me let that marinate in. Let that marinate in. While that marinates in, I'll show you good times for me.
This is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yes.
Pick up your phone, bro.
Yes.
You're missing a few members, but you already know Team Stay Strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jackal.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York. My son right here.
Yes.
Jackal,
Yes.
Get
Screw
into
you.
the
Screw
Jack
you.
Jack.
Screw you. Screw you. Yo, victory. It's a celebration,
Yeah.
bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas.
You know the fucking
Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the
Shout
vibes.
out ESPN, shout out Top Rank, shout out Alvina.
That's
shout
right.
out all my supporters, everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw you. Yeah. Look at the team. The team.
Now back to the thesis. Are you part of the team? Or are you asking for a job? See, when you're on the team, you are not asking for a job. Don't lose sight of that. I will be repeating that throughout the nights. But are y'all catching this Sauce breakdown though? Are y'all catching the consulting, right? Because something just ain't right? Yeah, you're jumping for joy for 200K more alleged from what the Boxing Voice is reporting is being rumored. But you could have fought for a title already. And I stated this on WCS's platform. You would have been a title holder, not fighting for somebody's belt. You would have been a unification. So you would have, the offer would have had to exceed more than 200K from what you just fought for. But like I said, they didn't believe in you. You didn't believe in yourself. You're a gimmick. It is what it is. If anybody feel any type of way about this consultant, please share this. Let them know I'm saying this, and let them know I stand on business. Unlike a lot of these other guys that push lies and defamation of character on people's names, I stand on business. So whoever is advising you, Frank Martin, is just like you. They're goofy, they're weird, they're strange. Because you're on here happy about getting rumored 200K more and attempting to fight for a title. Now, when you had an offer to fight for a title and you was on record as to saying that you could beat this guy and would have beat this guy, but hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Did y'all catch those vibes though, man? Did y'all catch those vibes? Yo, here, shout out to Christopher. This live is for you. Yes, this live is for you, Christopher. I spoke about this is a consulting one. You donated to the channel. This is your live. This is your live. I'm glad you're in here to highlight you. This is your live. Before you got in here, I don't know if you got in here, I was saying that I was going to do a free consulting service, but this consultant is not free. This man right here paid the tab for y'all, him and some others. They paid the tab, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, good brother. That's why I'm breaking down how something just ain't right. How this guy right here, Bozo the Martin, the clown, does not add up. You know, he does not add up. And shout out to the Boxing Voice. Like I said, I love when guys like Nestor Gibbs and these guys that are more popular than me, more likable than me, speak on some of these things that I have spoke on, because I feel like it gives me a voice. And it doesn't give me credibility because I'm credible enough. I have stats in real life. But when these guys say these things, I can pull up my receipts. I can show, like, man, I've been telling you dummies this. I've been telling you these dudes are frauds, pretenders. Where are these pretenders at now, though? Where are these Al Heyman guys at now, right? Because I'm going to go to another topic, right? This is a free consulting service. Where are these Al Heyman guys at now? I called one of them out last night that I know was lying on my name behind the scenes. Where are you at now? See, a lot of times when you lie on people, right? Because the one thing about this internet, right? A lot of people just go off of what they see on the internet or hear on the internet. So when you start lies, right? You push lies on people's names. People on the internet that don't know you would think that. And then when they see you or actually know you or get to know you or actually see your work and you're not like that, they're all fucked up because they want the wrong path. And one thing about me and my brand and my name and my business is plural. I don't play those games, man. I do not play those games by no means. I do not play those games, but yeah, appreciate that, Christopher White. Appreciate that. But let's get over here, right? We're gonna, this is consulting tonight, news by Shanewz, right? I want to get you guys vibes on this, but listen to what I said right here, because this is for some of these PBC insiders, right? Boxing Twitter, PBC insiders, what is going on? What is Eddie Hearns talking about? This can't be the almighty PBC and Al Heyman moving like this, right? Let's get to see what Eddie's talking about. This is courtesy of Fight Hub TV. I think he's referring to the fact that they don't have a schedule. But let's just see.
But you haven't really caught anybody.
But, at the end of the day, who is the other options? The only option right now on the table is Canelo never got Benavidez offers for May and all this big money that everyone's talking about. They said to him, you can fight Jamel Charlo, and by the way, the money that we promised you, we're not even promising you that anymore. He don't even want to fight Charlo. So he's got to look at other options. He's got to look at young fighters that are ready. If Benavidez wants to come and talk to us and make that fight, we can talk to him and make that fight, no problem. But if he's leaving the PBC because they haven't delivered on what was planned, you can't expect him to just hang around.
Man, hold on. Let's stop it there. Did y'all catch that right there? Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to come on here and say Eddie this and Eddie that because you guys aren't Eddie supporters. But what is Eddie actually saying to us, right? Eddie is saying that the money is funny over there. Where are these PBC insiders at, man? Don't put this on Canelo. Canelo moves how Canelo does. Canelo did this to them. Canelo goes where the money's at, man. As a professional prize fighter, as somebody that does this as Shanewz media marketing agent, Shanewz management consultant service, I see nothing wrong with what Canelo is doing as a businessman, right? Because it wasn't a lot of you pro PBC insider guys, the same ones that were saying when, what was the quote, Al Heyman checks and all of this shit, right? You guys were like, that was where it's supposed to be. But apparently it's not like that over there anymore. But what I want to do and discuss is what Eddie's saying, right? Did you guys read between the lines what Eddie's saying, right? There was no offer for David Benavidez. And the offer that he received for Jamel Charlo wasn't, they wanted him to fight for less. So you guys don't want to speak about these things. Or you just want to ignore them, as you should, as a pro PBC insider who's really a pretender, not an insider, doesn't know what's going on, as a fake advisor, as a fake consultant, as even a fake media person. Because like I said, a lot of you guys don't have stats and shit. Just don't have stats and nothing other than being a gimmick, a fraud, or a scammer. Or a scammer. But what Eddie's saying makes a lot of sense, right? You got to go where the opponents are available and they are willing to pay. Key word in that, pay. Now let's get back to the thesis. Are you part of the team? Or are you asking for a job? Are you part of the team? Or are you asking for a job? We see a lot of job axers out there, but we don't see them on the team. We hear they're on the team, but we see the guys that are actually part of the team, on the team, getting the content, getting the accessibility, where others are getting what I like to call them, the crumbs, the crumb bums. Yes. Are you part of the team? Or are you begging for a job? Hopefully you guys are catching this sauce tonight. Courtesy of my guy, Christopher White. Let me highlight him. Let me pin his comment, man. Because Christopher White, a real one, supported the news by Shanewz, donated to the channel, and we were able to do this free consulting service. All right, I'm sorry. I had to return that call. Let me highlight my brother right here as well. Shout out to Fight Night X and the Four Corners crew. Great work. I see your content, man. Great work out there covering the Haney Garcia presser. Great work. Definitely check him out on YouTube as well as IG. Great work. He said, "Yo, you be having me cracking up, man. I'm just calling like I call it, man. You know, I know, but hey, what do I know, right? But great work. I seen the coverage. You get the source stamp of approval. That's coverage. What I see my guy Four Corners Boxing putting out is actual coverage. When you work an event, you know, you want to show work, whether via interviews or, you know, the players in the room and photography, videography. So great work for you, brother. I appreciate that though, right? But back to what Eddie is saying, man. Let's not lose sight of this. Like I said, thank you, Christopher White, for the donation. So this consulting service is free of charge. These are some of the things that I do, right? Now, basically what Eddie is saying, if I was advising a fight over there, I would tell him like Elvis Rodriguez and Matias, yo, get the fuck out. Get out. If you can get out, get out. It's sinking. The Titanic is going down. You want to be on one of the lifeboats. You don't want to be like Leonardo DiCaprio in the ocean, frozen. You know, you're going to freeze to death. You want to get on a lifeboat. And from what I'm hearing, a lot of the lifeboats they're being taken, as you can see. And that's what Eddie is saying, right? Because listen, man, back to Bozo the Clown, right? Old Frank, right? He's jubilee. He's happy. But it's like I was telling one of my OGs today. When is the date? When is the date? Like I said, I know when Jihad is fighting. When is the date? Are you part of the team? Or are you begging for a job? When is the date? Listen, man. Fool the fucking fans with the dumb shit. Late spring, early summer. No, what the fuck is the date? All we know from y'all is March 30th. Canelo blew the spot up on y'all. Bud Crawford blew the spot up on y'all. And then, by the way, this wasn't in the notes, but I got to throw this in there. Bud Crawford blew the spot up on y'all. Now, Bud Crawford is downtown Manhattan buying his team chains. Did you see that? For those of y'all, I know y'all seen that because a lot of that's all y'all do. Y'all are internet insiders. So I definitely know y'all seen that. He was at one of the jewelers downtown, getting everybody on his team, the T Bud Crawford, you know, his logo chain. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, y'all didn't see that, right? Oh, y'all just don't want to report on that because damn, it's making them niggas look crazy over there, right? Are you part of the team? Or are you begging for a job? Which one is it, man? Which one is it? But yes, so Eddie's on to something. And look, I told my guy I was going to say this, right? This is part of the consulting service too. Good for the PBC, right? And I'm saying good in the sense now, right? Because you heard what Ness was saying, right? Shout out to Ness in the box. These guys never wanted to work with nobody. They never did. They were assholes. They were straight up assholes. They never wanted to work with anybody. So now you heard what Eddie said. They're willing to make the Benavidez fight. You got to work with people. See, this is the problem with this, even this internet shit. You niggas don't want to work with nobody, or you don't, you know, you're crabs, man. It is what it is, man. A lot of you niggas is crabs, man. That's why I don't fuck with you niggas. And I come on here and I stun on you niggas because you niggas is crabs, man. You don't know how to work together. All you know how to try to do is undermine people, compete against people. No, you gotta, and you listen to these guys that talk about it's a competition. Well, if it was a competition, Eddie would be like, fuck y'all. But you see what Eddie said? I'm willing if he wants to make the fight. Yeah, if he wants to make the fight. What's your thoughts on that, though, man? Enough of me talking. There's a couple of y'all in here. I've been rambling on. Yeah, shout out to Christopher, man. Christopher White, man. He donated him and somebody else, man. So I said, fuck it. I'll give a consulting service. I'll break some things down. But Frank Martin, man, I'm disappointed in you, Frank. But I'm just glad though you did what you did because you got me looking so official. They're not gonna say it, but I don't need them to say it because the boxing voice pretty much said it, and the stats are showing that now. You know, you walked away from 1.1 million only to get 1.3 million, as the rumors are saying. But you sat on platforms talking about you needed 500K more for Shakur, and you only got 200K more for Tank. What an idiot. Yes, I said it. I'll say it to your face. You're an idiot. They're advising you over there to be an idiot, bozo. Remember, I called you a lollipop, a sucker, because that's a sucker move, man. Why didn't you take the fight? Why didn't you take the fight? Yes, everybody wants to call the phone now, right? Everybody's trying to call my phone. They see I'm cooking. They see I'm cooking, man. I'm giving y'all the sauce right now. Everybody wants to hit the line. No, let me cook. I'm a blogger. You know it is now that I'm perfecting my blog game. I see what's going on. Y'all don't like that. Because y'all know these other guys on here talking this box, and they're not talking like this. They like this guy right here. Look. They giving it up like him.
Bitch. Hey, bitch, bless your soul. Bless your motherfucking soul, you heard me? Hey, all 24, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing but blessings, you feel me? Money, health, all that good shit, you know what I mean? But God first.
Something just stay right. Look, he said, bless the soul for that. Look. Put him on blast, Ness.
Like he didn't let your man, what's his name, Frank go. And now I hear Frank is only making 200,000 more. But you know, hey, 200,000 more versus Tank for a title is still Tank versus for a title. Tank is a bigger star than Shakur, but all that for 200,000 more. I mean, if you'd have beat Shakur, you'd have been fighting Tank for way more.
Oh man, tell him what, Ness? You can't tell this guy that. Bless the soul.
She did that. Well, whoever hating, bitch. Hey. Bitch, bless your soul. Bless your motherfucking soul, you heard me? Hey, all 24, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing but blessings, you feel me? Money, health, all that good shit, you know what I mean? But
God first. But wait, Ness. So is Ness hating? Is Ness hating? Is Ness hating?
Again, Al doesn't want his pieces on another board, just like he didn't let your man, what's his name, Frank go. And now I hear Frank is only making 200,000 more. But you know, hey, 200,000 more versus Tank for a title is still Tank versus for a title. Tank is a bigger star than Shakur, but all that for 200,000 more. I mean, if you'd have beat Shakur, you'd have been fighting Tank for way more.
God first, you did that.
Again, Al.
Well, whoever hating, bitch. Hey, bitch, bless your soul. Bless your motherfucking soul, you heard me? Hey, all.
But man, let's pump the brakes, man. Frank, you're happy. I feel you, Frank. I feel you. The excitement is there. But Frank, man, are you gonna get paid, man? Is the money gonna be there? Bless your soul. Bless your soul. Bless your soul, man. Shout out to Toby Bartlett in the building. We are international, man. Mr. Toby Bartlett, he said the news by Shout and Salute Shot. We're working international together. We're global. Yes, we are. Shout out to Mr. Gumble with the $10 donation, man. Oh my God. You guys, look, see, these are the guys that support the channel, that allow me to give you these guys, these consultants. This is a consultant service. I normally don't do this. I would come on here and just talk shit. But do you see how I actually educated y'all tonight and how something just ain't right, right? Are you part of the team? Or are you begging for a job? This guy sat up here and told the girls he needed a little more right? 500K more. But yet it's being rumored that he only got 200K more for Tank. And this is how he's giving it up. Bless it. Bless it. Man, 2024. Oh, God. Yes. Hallelujah. I got 200K more. Hallelujah. Yo, Frank. You're a bozo, Frank. Ness, you said it best. had you fought Shakur for the million, whatever it was, and beat him, the hallelujah 200K. Oh, let's go. Blessings. Oh, God. It would have been a lot more, bozo. You're a bozo, man. And the people over there advise you are bozo. And please come back and tell me, oh, what are you talking about? You're not even doing nothing. I'll tell you what. By the time Jihad Tucker is 29 years old, yes, that Jihad Tucker, he'll be bigger than Frank Martin. I think he's bigger than Frank Martin right now. Who wants to debate that with me? But fuck it, not even Jihad. You know who's bigger than both of them, to be honest? Jamali Tucker, his younger brother. He's 14. He's a 4-time national champion. Does anybody want to debate me on this? Because they always say when I talk my shit, I'm mad, I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm actually doing a lot of things that I talk about. Bless it, God. That's it. That's it. Bless it, man. But Gumbo, I appreciate that $10 donation. Salute as always for holding the channel down. But enough of me talking, man. What's your thoughts, man? Do you agree with Ness that the rumors that he's only getting 200K, that he really took a loss? Because that's pretty much what Ness is saying. He took a loss. Because, dog, you got offered $1 million. So let's just say you're getting 1.3. Now, you would have had that 1.3 and a world title if you would have beat Shakur, and you said you could have beat him. So I'm going to take that stance once again. You would have beat him. But your team did not believe in you. Derrick James did not believe in you. Earl Spence did not believe in you. Al Hammond did not believe in you. They said, you know what? Don't go over there and get washed up, and then we look like we ain't shit. We'll cash you out with Tank. We'll let Tank wash you up, and then at least you get washed up in-house. So it doesn't make us look as crazy because it's the same side of the street shit. But back to what I was saying, man. You know, the ship is sinking over there, and now these guys are going to have to work with Eddie Hearns and these guys. So that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's a good thing? Because their budget is dried up over there, man. Their budget is dried up, right? That is the Ness. What's the name? Let me see if I got some more receipts on here, man. This is the consulting services, man. This is the consultant service. Yo, Drink James, man. Drink James, man. Get it together, man. That is AKA Derrick James. Drink James allows his fighters to get drunk, man. And Devin, word of advice, man. Me and my guy was speaking about the consultant services. I don't think that was a good look for you putting them on blast like that. Even though for us, the bloggers, it was you saying that and you guys are trying to promote this fight. Is he official? You know, if you feel what I'm saying? You should have just kept that in pocket, right? But by you putting that out there and me putting it out there, because I'm going to put it out there as a blogger, you know, but you should have kept that under wraps. If he's a drunk, he's a drunk. Do like what they did when I was saying Earl Spence was a drunk. Deny it. Oh, he ain't nothing. Deny it. Because now we witnessed a drunk. July 29th. What happened to him? He got baptized. The news by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience. Earl Spence still never recovered from that ass whooping. Has anybody seen him? Frank Martin is celebrating. Earl Spence made that happen for you. Where's Earl at to make the announcement for you? Has anybody seen him, right? Has anybody seen him? I'm trying to get back over here to the receipt. Oh, here it is right here. This is the receipt. This is the receipts, man. You know, we got the receipts over here, man. But has anybody seen Earl Spence? Why hasn't Earl Spence made this announcement for Frank? Earl Spence did go and show his pockets and all of that. But why hasn't Earl Spence made this announcement, man? You know? I wish Earl Spence would have made the announcement, man. You know? But he didn't. He didn't. And the reason why I think Earl Spence and them didn't make this announcement was because, you know, this content that the Source is kicking is true, man. I have receipts now. You can't hide no more. You can't hide no more. He says Spence is in the in the stew. Yeah, man, these guys is all, yo, man. Something just ain't right. Are you part of the team? Are you begging for a job? Let's get over here to I want to go to IG, right? Cause I gotta stick with how I'm dropping it right now. I gotta stick with it. I'm dropping some heat. I want to go over here and highlight wonderful work that has been done for the presser, right? Because we don't want you guys to say, "Oh, you're bashing the Ryan Garcia presser." By far not, right? I'm not. Because if you pay attention, I just highlighted my guy, Fight Night X, in the four corner boxing movement, media movement for wonderful, wonderful coverage. I'm also going to highlight Danny from the Boxing Voice, who had phenomenal coverage with Devin Haney as well. He was part of the team. Well, no, he's the Boxing Voice, but it was like he was part of the team. He had team type access. I wish some of these other guys who claim to be Team Haney and other things were there. They're just begging for jobs. But let's get over here and show you this, because I don't want to be like I'm just speaking these things. I would like to actually show you these things, right? Because remember, that was one of the lies that they try to say I talk too much. So why don't I show too much now? The news by Shanewz. Let me ask yo, girls, do we have a program tonight? Yeah. At what time? What time is the program? Now, good thing I did come on now. I had to take my kids to a program. Good thing I came on now and did this consultant right now. But let's get over here to the Devster, right? The Devster's moving and grooving. They're probably on their way to LA, right? Yeah, they left already. Hopefully some of the other team members will meet them out there. These guys. These team members. The team members, maybe they'll meet them out there. Maybe they'll get flown out, right? Are you part of the team or are you begging for a job, man? Are you begging for a job? This guy right here, right? And I picked this up early. I'm a photographer. See, photographers catch shit, right? As a photographer, you spot the lens, right? This is Brooklyn right here. This is in front of the Barclays, and I could tell because I see the Best Buy right there. But this is what I caught right here. This is the Barclays Center again, right? Right here. This is Manhattan. This is Manhattan. You can tell right here from the skyline. You can see this? The skyline, right? But who is this? This is Danny from the Boxing Voice. Wonderful coverage. Danny was right there moving with Team Haney. So that's why I said he was Team Haney. He was looking like he was part of the team. That's probably one of Devin's publicists. You see the security. He does move like these are the guys that I know him to be with too. Big defensive end, offensive tackle looking motherfuckers. Yes. He says Smith's going to make the announcement when he sobers up enough. Man, I hope that guy's not doing that. I don't know, man. I don't really try to cover that guy like that. Hopefully he's not, man. Hopefully he's just feeding his horses and, tending to his farm. But that is Danny right there, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop the link because the consultant service is over right now. If anybody wants to jump on, feel free. I'll put the link out there. And I drop some gems. Like I said, shout out to Christopher and now Mr. Gumbo. Mr. Gumbo donated $10 tonight via Super Chat. Always greatly appreciated donating to the channel. Because, we are a small channel, non-likable channel, but I think I put out informative information, as you seen earlier with the Boxing Voice put out to be rumored about Frank Martin only making $200K more. Also, Showbiz, the adult, I seen he put out some content stating the same thing. So I think I'd be spot on with some of the stuff that I speak on a little bit. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? The news by Shanewz. This is the link. If anybody wants to come on, Christopher, if you're still around, feel free to click the link, man. I would love to thank you. You know, you are you're good, man. You are solid, man. You know, you came over here the other day, and look and see, Christopher. I want to say this: if you're still here, this is for you. Free consulting, right? I was part of it, so I will admit to it, right? Do you see how Abdullah Mason and both Kid Austin, even Shakur, they all did the hokey pokey, right? That's what we call it, the hokey pokey. These guys talked up all this shit about fighting and knew this and that and the third. Abdullah Mason's fighting 4/13, Corpus Christi, Texas. Kid Austin is fighting March 15th. So they did the felonious smoke and mirrors move. They got Twitter jumping. They got, content creators jumping and talking. Meanwhile, both of these guys already had dates, already have opponents, and neither of them are going to fight one another. But maybe in June. Wait. Let's see. June is a big date. June is a big date. That's Shakur. Most likely Newark. You never know. I don't know. You never know. But Shakur does frequent the Newark area, sells it out, sells a lot of tickets. New York, tri-state area, I don't know. We'll just wait to see. June. Remember, Shakur was talking about he's fighting June. So we'll just wait to see. But yes, that is the link if anybody wants to come on and drop their own gems. If you want to drop some gems. Once again, shout out to you, Christopher. You were spot on, good brother. He said, what's good, Mr. Gumbo and Toby and WCS? Much love to all you guys, man. Yes, much love, man. And I don't want to lose sight of what I said earlier, man. We mentioned that the guy was drunk as a skunk. I think you should have held that in. Because now it's like, damn, this guy's drunk. He's drinking. Ain't he supposed to be in training? If he's going to press conferences drunk. But hey, it was good for us, man, for the content creators. The ones that actually report on content. And because, some of these guys, they act like they ain't even hear that shit. They ain't want to speak on that shit. Because he was with Drink James, man. Drink James is the illest coach. That all his fighters get drunk. And nobody wants to highlight that. But he's the guy, Old Drink James. Who you training with? Old Drinky James? You gonna go over there to Drinky James' gym? They love going to Drinky James' gym. Because that's the blue oyster, man. You get to go over there and be drunk. Yo, you get to be a world-class drunk over there, man. And nobody reports on it. Or when they do, he's mad. He can't come to the gym. Nah, I'm not a drinker no more. I don't want to come to the gym. It's a bunch of fucking drunks in there. Oh, man. Yeah, I said it. So what, right? I said it. So what, right? It's a bunch of drunks over there, man. Listen, when you get help, right? That's the first thing they tell you, right? And shout out to everybody that has ever got help in battling addictions or whatever, right? That's the first thing they tell you. If you're trying not to drink, right? Remember, rest in peace to Ricky Harris. Remember that Snoop Dogg video? He said, I don't want to be around JB. He drinks too much. I don't want to be around a world-class gym. The boxers in there drink too much. It's a bunch of fucking drunks. Bunch of fucking drunks up in there, man. But hey, what do I know, y'all? Hopefully y'all digging the sauce tonight, man. We got to throw in a little bit of humor. Right? Throw in a little bit of comedy in here. As well with the reporting and consulting and all of that, man. It's Wednesday, man. We are halfway through. Yes, what's up?
The program's 6:30 to 8 p.m.
Oh, it's an hour and a half program. All right, we got time. We got time. 6:30 to 8 p.m. All right, we have a program tonight. You see, I'm active father. Let's see, everything works out for a reason. Good thing I came on now to get this out the way. And then we will go to the program. Okay, thank you.
Oh, our next field trip's to Olive Garden.
To what?
Olive Garden.
That's not a field trip. You're going to get food.
No, and it only costs $9. We're getting a tour of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
All that stuff.
They're running a hustle. Oh, that's cool. I guess $9.
And we're gonna eat there.
Yeah, that's the field trip is showing you a kitchen. Great. Not for $9, but that's not a bad bargain because you get to eat. Yeah, when I was in school, we didn't go to field trips like that. We went to actual field trips. Can you close this door, please? Thank you.
Make Daffy come out.
No, don't worry. Daffy will come out. Just close the door, please. Thank you. Thank you. No. Daff, get out. We're recording. Yes, go. Thank you. Close the door now. Thank you. See, this is why I got to start going back to the spot, man. Remember when I was in the spot, I didn't have to deal with this, the professional setting, But we was getting a lot of snow and fight week assignments and all of that. Kind of got me out from going down there, but I'll definitely be back, though. Don't worry, y'all. I'll definitely be going back. Because, see, there, I don't have to deal with this right here. You see what I just had to deal with? Coming in and the mentioning of a field trip that is not relevant right now, right? Is that relevant? Going to Olive Garden and seeing the kitchen and eating. That's a field trip now. These schools, man, they some hustlers, man. But it's only $9. That's not bad. That's not bad because they get to eat too, so that's cool. But man, that's a field trip. At least when I was in school, we was going to like the Museum of Natural History. They still do that too. We was going to like the Hall of Science, the Bronx Zoo, the planetarium. We was doing real field trips, man. Now they be on some other shit, man. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Listen, I am closing in on my hour of the consultant service, man. Once again, man, are you part of the team? Or are you begging for a job? Danny, you are a part of the team. I see it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, Danny. Salute to you, man. You are part of the Boxing Voice team as well as Team Haney, man. That's spot on access right there. You was probably getting in the sprinter. You have that look like you was getting in the sprinter as well. These are some great frames, though. Shout out to the photographer on these frames. Fire frames. See, my guy has some work like this. Four Corners. If you watch the stuff that Four Corners has up, it looks like this. This is what covering an event is supposed to look like. Not going live, showing the actual event, right? That's what you're getting a glimpse of right there. Great frames right here. I would highlight the photographer, but you don't know who it is. There is no mention of the photographer. But great frames and work. But since I'm on the IG, I got a little bit of time left. Let's go over here. Fuck it up a little bit. Highlight my guy Transformer Triller. These were my earlier frames. Look, these were some earlier frames, right? Still picture quality good. Look at the definition of the tattoo work and all that. Got Troy's abs. Troy's always in great shape, but I got the abs. Just like Martin was saying on my Martin Lawrence. What was that? Talking Dirty After Dark. Which special was that? Man, get out there, man. Get out. I don't know why these kids do that. Get this dog out of here. But yes, you see the abs ripping. He said the water was just glycerin all over his body. The water was just glycerin all over his body. But let's go over here, right? Let me show you Marley, man. Marley is the best around right now. Number one in the nation. I'm not going to play the music. But this is the highlight when I spoke about my receipt. When I said he's the best, right? He's the best. Spot on. 14 years old. Already a four-time four-peat national champion. Most likely this summer he will be in Colorado Springs training with, Team USA type-ish. Probably doing international things as well. Yes, that is young Jamali Tucker. who I said, if you're just getting in here now, I said by the time he is Frank Martin's age, yes, that is him, Coach Reed, him and Jamel Herring, him again in the gym. Yes, by the time he's 29, that's him with shout out to Wise Owl Boxing. Him and Joe Dini right there. Maybe we can get Joe Dini down there in a world-class boxing gym. Joe Dini likes to have a drink or two. Yes, just Joe Dini lacing them up for him. Nah, man, but shout out to Joe Dini and the guys. Are you part of the team or are you begging for a job? Are you begging for a job? Man, Ness, look, here goes Ness. Ness wasn't playing, man. Guys didn't want to hear this, man. They was upset.
Your man, what's his name? Frank go. And now I hear Frank is only making 200,000 more. But, you know, hey, 200,000 more versus Tank for a title is still Tank versus 4 title.
Man, that's what's on his.
Now when we go after talent, me and Jamel will scout them, we'll look at them, and then it's a process. We interview the fighters and we have to see who's around them and what their ambition and their goals are, right? Because I can sign a fighter, but the fighter's got to buy into the vision. Listen, man, I don't care how talented.
Did you catch that vibe right there? I want y'all to catch that vibe. Did you hear what he said? That is important. I can scout a fighter. Shout out to Reggie Owens in the building. See you, Reg. But did you catch that vibe that he gave right there? The gems. I'm dropping gems on this. Free consulting. Well, it's not free. Shout out to Gumbo and Christopher White for donating. But did you hear what he just said? As a manager, that's the manager right there. That's Wild Card. And Jamel, partners. I told you Jamel's in the business, right? He said he can scout a fighter, but if a fighter is not on point vision-wise, see, I have to show the good side and the bad side, right? I showed the bad side of Frank Martin, who is out here sending wrong messages, right? He's lying to his fans. He's lying to people who believe in him, and he's not adding up, right? He turned down $1 million offer only to be offered $200K more. And then he puts out on the storyline, blessings, oh God, Jesus. Yeah, we made it. But bro, you said you wanted 100,000 more for Shakur, and you got $200K more for a pay-per-view star. And now you're on social media, blessings, oh God, Jesus. Ooh, you're happy. But that's not adding up, bro. If you ask for $500K for Shakur, how are you happy for $200K more for Tank? See, that's the only thing I was trying to drill into people tonight, man. Now, sometimes you got to put it out how you got to put it out so it resonates, right? And if it means me being an asshole and people not liking my delivery or my content, the message is getting put out there. You said that you were underpaid for Shakur, but yet you're celebrating being paid $200K more, being rumored. Pay attention. Now, this is the serious points I'm pointing out. You're celebrating being paid $200K more to fight a pay-per-view star who made $50 million last year. And you only got $200K more from fighting a guy who's not pay-per-view. That's what Ness is pretty much saying. And that's what I said. But shout out to Ness for saying it. Because like I said, when the bigger platforms, the machines say these things, it holds merit. It holds merit when I say it. But it's like, but hey, what do I know? Right? That's what we're trying to just get across tonight, man. I have touched the hour mark. I am about to get ready to take my daughters to a program in an hour, so I want to have some me time. I want to read a little bit, man. You know, tomorrow is the last day of Black History Month. I want to do some reading. You know, I'm reading the autobiography of Malcolm X. You know, I try to read that every, this time of year, February. And I've been slacking, man. I'm telling you, we got a couple of storms and, I've been working some boxing events. So I've been slacking on my books. And, I read that book already, too. A lot of times when you read certain books, you do get lazy. I read that book quite a few times, but you get lazy. But I want to finish it before the month's out. You know, and I think I could do it. I could probably do it tonight. Because while they're at the program, I'll read. I'll sit in my car and read, right? Oh me, look, I don't come off like that, right? As somebody that reads. But if you actually listen to my content, you know, and you see me in some of these rooms talking to some of these high-end people, you would know that my mind does work. I'm not one of these sign a contract ass niggas, because it doesn't work that way if you know, right? Sign a contract. You can't sign a contract without terms. Sign a contract. I don't care. He the A side. He the A. What are the terms? What's being offered? What are the logistics? Sign a contract. This is a contract. But hopefully you guys caught and enjoyed the source tonight. As you can hear, my kids going crazy out there. This is why I don't like to record here. I don't like to do this here. Look. Hold on. Yes, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this source tonight. The news by Shanewz. Maybe you know what I'll do too. Listen, I'm gonna read, but maybe I'll give you guys a car chronicle. While my kids is in the program, I'll do a car chronicle, man. Because I noticed the car chronicles, that's what you guys are into, right? When you actually cover boxing and go to events and work events, guys don't like that. But when you're driving around the car, or you're like me personally, I got the 7-Eleven office. I do the 7-Eleven thing. I do very good numbers on 7-Eleven. I think you guys like to see me make my teas and shit, man. So maybe I'll do a car chronicle. But hopefully I can get a good, when I arrive to the spot, I can get in a good area underneath a light that is lit up good in the parking lot. Yeah, hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed that sauce. I've been that guy since Jackal Fitness. Jackal Fitness, I was spot on as a media marketing guy. Well, mainly a media journalist, reporter.
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said in Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia.
Yo, this is Jackal Fitness. I'm here with the victorious coach and the new. That's right, man. Yo, just speak on it, man. You always talked about greatness with your son, man. World champion after how many fights?
I tell everybody we're gonna get the title with 15 fights. We're
yes.
Mason Menard.
Yes.
And then we're gonna get Lomachenko with 16 fights.
Ooh. Yeah, he was in the building tonight, man. Yeah, we was in the stands, man. A lot of people said that after what they seen what he did to Comey, that Lomachenko might be a little nervous, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't care, man. We're gonna catch him, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch him.
Talk on the pops.
He's gonna get popped.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to take that power.
Yeah.
It's too small, man.
Yeah.
And come in.
Blessed and happy to be active during everything that's going on.
Yeah, definitely, man. You get a lot of praise, man, from top hitters in the game, such as Tyson Fury. You know, he's a world champion, man, defeated Deontay Wilder. That man gave you high praise and credit as to getting ready. Just speak on that, man, the accolades that come with that. And a lot of people saying you the next one, the next great American heavyweight, man. Just speak on that real quick.
Yeah, man, you got to give credit when due. I'm thankful that he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on myself. I let others do it for me. And when they see hard work and determination and they see skill, you know what I'm saying? So That's all it is. You know, he just giving credit when due. So I'm thankful that he was able to speak the truth about me and get people aware.
Definitely. Now, as kids out there right now looking up to you, wanting to be the next real big baby, man, get a youngest something, man, you know, from Toledo, Ohio, you know, Midwest, Texas, Houston, New York, Brooklyn, Long Island.
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you. All you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind. You pull that off and guess what? They gonna, oh, he a born winner. He did.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.